Hi, my name is Brandon Lay. I teach violin and viola at REW Music. I fell in love with the violin the very first time that my mom took me to a fiddle shop when I was about 9 years old. We went in there and the fiddle shop owner let me pick up a violin that I was showing some interest in and put on some music and let me just play around with it. And after I had done that, he told me that you need to get lessons. You're natural, you have talent. And I was so excited. I had no experience in any sort of music. And we took up violin lessons and I just fell in love with it. Seemed natural for me. Every time I came home, I just couldn't get enough of it. I always had to be practicing, and my teacher would give me like 5 songs. I'd have them learned by next week. It was so natural and just enjoyed it. A big breakthrough that I had with one of my students was when we were working on state audition music. That's something that a lot of students have to go through, and a lot of that students kind of fear going through that process. They had all of their music down really well. It was just playing in front of people and in front of the judge. So we started doing mock auditions with a student, letting them know you have this music, that there's a lot of confidence that needs to be built coming into this whole process. So we started working on the confidence side of this piece, and each time continually going through it and telling her, you have this, you've got this, now continue playing out in different aspects of how to play this music. And she eventually got it and played perfectly in front of the judges, and she got the position that she wanted. The different musical styles that I use in my lessons would be predominantly classical. That's what I was trained with, but I also like doing a lot of pop music in it, maybe some beginner fiddle music, something that's a little bit different that students haven't tried with, some like Celtic. I've never really experimented with rock or jazz, but I think as like a beginner, that's something that I'm trying to push into my studio, just to make sure that my studio and my students are very well-rounded. As much as I do love classical, I think a lot of us need to have some different aspects of music that we can play. For the state KMEA audition music, the big factor of this Mendelssohn audition piece is energy. You have slower moving pieces at the very end, you have a lot of fast moving parts. Energy is going to help you play this, especially starting off. Judges want to hear you wow them. It's the first thing that they hear. You need to be able to start off with a lot of power, and it's not just loud, it is loud, but the energy aspect of it too.